Welcome to the first episode in this series where I'm going to be showing you some how-tos to make SkaterXL a little bit better. Let's go through this. So first of all, this is a normal kickflip, standard SkaterXL kickflip. Foot goes to the side a little bit and then you flick. Not really how you want to do it. Now I'm going to show you with the wiggle feature. So prep, foot moves a little bit, scrubs its way up the deck. Okay, moving a little bit more, and then you flick. Set this up a number of ways. You can set up your ideal position for the actual flick. It can look completely different, but I'm going to show you the basics how to do it. So let's go into the settings. We'll go down to setup and we'll just start messing about with the stats in here. It's not too complicated really. We're only really going to be messing with position speed, rotation speed, and just moving the foot into position. Not too much really going on here. So you move the foot forward a little bit, turn it a bit, get the angle that you want. You know, all of this is, you know where you want your foot to be anyway. How you would skate, for example, how you want it to look. So you set it up to be in the position where you want it. So this is the initial setup position. So where you finally kick from, where you finally flick the kickflip from. This is where it's going to be. That's a bit exaggerated. So we're going to bring that foot in a little bit because that's a bit too far to the left. You never really want your foot hanging that far off the deck. So brought that in a little bit. Make sure your position speed is down to 10. You want it as slow as possible. 0.10 is where you want it really. Super slow. So the foot, when you go into setup, it slowly starts moving forward, and then that gives you enough time to use the on button clicks, which will change your foot angle just as you click. I usually do it twice when setting up. So hold setup, the foot will slowly start going forward. 2 clicks and you'll get that angle changed twice, and it'll look like he's just scrubbing his foot into position. As you can imagine, you can make like sick looking clips of that. So I've already got mine loaded here. So wiggle setup and wiggle on button. I mean, I've got those saved. I'm going to link them in the description below. So it's going to be in a WeTransfer link. So make sure you get it like right away, because you know those links, they don't last. So yeah, that's that one. So I literally just load that setup. It's exactly the same as what it was before. Position speed is a little bit quicker on that one. This is actually the on button one, so that the position is going to be different on this. So as your foot is in that position it is there now, that's where you want to finally be flicking from. What we want to do for the on button is move that heel out a bit more to make it look like it's wiggling up the board, scrubbing its way perfectly in position. Then you flick. It's going to look great. So we'll get a bit of an angle on that. Move it up slightly. That looks about right. Probably a bit exaggerated, but it's not going to stay in that position. Obviously, it looks a bit weird, but it's not going to stay there. This is just, this is just when you press the on button, which will be briefly, and it's just to give it that, make it look like you're just scrubbing up. As I said, they're both there. Both mine are saved. You can do your own. You can also set this up in heel flip. You can set this up in nollie flip. Once you know how to do it, you can set up every flip the way you want it. Get that wiggle on, and just have fun with it. So this, it's getting there. It's not looking too bad. The only problem is that foot's coming back, just sliding back a little bit. We want to fix that. So what we want to do, that final position, it's going to be in the setup. So let's go to setup, and we want to move that final bit. We want to move that forward a little bit. Although it looks good there, really it's not good. We need to move that forward. That looks about right. So it's kind of perfectly crossing. Yeah, that looks good. That's going to be nice. Let's have a look. Wiggle it. His toes wiggle. Yeah, I think that looks good. Could do with having the foot come down slightly, I think. Let's go back into the settings. It takes a while to set up to get it perfect, so you will have to mess around a little bit. Luckily, I've done it all already. As I said, the links are going to be in the description. You can just pop those in, and you won't have to do all of this. It is really helpful though for when you want to be doing it yourself. You know, move that forward a bit. Let's see where he finishes up. Okay, there's a little bit of movement left. Comes back very slightly, but that's not going to be a problem. Let's try that again. Wiggles it up. Pops. Cool. Let's check the angles. Perfect. Cool. Alright, I'm going to film some clips now and see how it looks in action. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. There's going to be more videos to come. For the settings, they're in the link below. It's got both setup and on button in there. So right away, as soon as you put them into your mod, you'll be able to use it. It'll be, you know, just load it up from the stance menu. Load up both settings. The one for setup, the one for on button. Both there. They both work perfectly. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. Each time I drop one, I'm gonna add another link. The WeTransfer is a limited time, so you know they do run out. So it's probably better to subscribe because you'll get notified right away. Even if you want to just drop in, pick up the link, get the settings, you can just do that. If you want to watch the video, see how it's done, there's that option as well. Probably worth it, you know, because I'll be going into detail about how to do each trick. But yeah, hit subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one.